Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to this episode of Art with Miss Myra. This is Wednesday, and the project that we're going to be doing today is we're going to be doing a cherry tree painting. Okay, and so this is a very simple beginning painting project that almost anyone can do just with a couple of supplies that hopefully you guys have on hand. So the supplies that we're going to need for this project is you're going to need white paper, any kind of paper. If you have printer paper, construction paper, watercolor paper, sketchbook paper, any kind of white paper, or if you have a canvas available, maybe this would be a time that you could use your canvas. So I'm actually going to be doing my painting today to show you guys on a canvas, and so you guys can see, you know, how that looks and stuff on a canvas. The other things that you're going to be needing is you're going to be needing pink, white, and black acrylic paint. You're going to be needing an empty 20-ounce pop bottle. Of course, I have my empty ginger ale bottle. And you're going to need a paintbrush. And so for this, because we're going to be creating a tree design on our paper or on our canvas, and so the easiest way to do that is with a foam brush. If you don't have a foam brush, that's okay. You can use just a regular paintbrush, but a foam brush is very easy to use and creates the tree that we need on our design very quick and very easily. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to move my phone down so you guys can see my workspace, and we'll just start on our project. Okay, so you can see I have my canvas all set up, and I've got my paints, and hopefully you guys can see my canvas pretty well today. Okay. All right, so the first thing that we're going to want to do is we're going to want to start with our tree design. And what I'm going to do, I could put my paint on a palette, but you don't have to do that. I'm just going to actually start putting paint right down here, right directly on my canvas. And then I'll add more as I need it. And so for the tree design, what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to start down kind of in one of the corners, and we want to keep in mind that trees always start out wider at the bottom and then they go narrower to the top. Okay, so we're going to want to kind of just draw. I'm going to draw my base, and you know, with trees we want to have lots of branches kind of coming off. And so I'm going to make my tree, that's kind of how my tree is going to be. So now I'm going to go ahead and just kind of fill in, make this a little bit wider. And kind of fill in and make my tree. And he's kind of a happy tree, so we want to have him have, you know, several branches branching off. But you guys can make your tree however you like. But trees are something that a lot of people feel intimidated to paint, and they're actually really, really easy to paint. So I would encourage you guys and stuff to, you know, try to do some trees. And some scenery paintings, and that's really a good first way to start, you know, painting. So, and I'm going to add just a little bit more paint here so I can get some more paint on my brush. And like I said, I could use my paint palette, but I'm just choosing to put a little bit of paint right on my canvas. Gonna make this, and this is a painting excuse me, that actually comes together very quickly, even for beginners, because it's just such an easy project to do. So I'd encourage everybody to try this. Hopefully you guys are all getting out today and enjoying the nice warm weather. It is absolutely just gorgeous today. And so hopefully you're all getting out and enjoying the weather. And I don't think there's any rain in the forecast. So, all right. So here is my tree design. And like I said, everyone's tree design is going to be a little bit different, but that is what makes things unique. And so I would just encourage you, you can make, express yourself in any way to make your tree be yours individually, okay? So now what we're going to do is we're going to start making, because this is a cherry blossom tree, and we've already got our tree laid out here and stuff and painted on our canvas. So now we're gonna want to add the cherry blossoms to our cherry tree. And this is really fun. It's very simple, very easy. And you can see this is the, some pink acrylic paint, but it's really light. And so I am gonna want to darken that up just a little bit. And you actually need quite a bit of this paint. And so I'm going to just, go ahead and I'm going to mix in a little bit of just take a regular paintbrush, and I'm going to mix in a little bit of red to my pink paint that I have. Ooh, and that is not red. Give me 2 seconds here, guys. Where did that just go? Okay. My red is helpful, not the black. So that's the thing about doing live videos. Sometimes you make little mistakes like that, but I got it fixed. So I'm gonna go ahead and just on, my paper towel here, I'm gonna mix my my pink and the little bit of red, and I wanted a darker color. So that's how you do that. Okay, so now I am ready to start in with my cherry blossoms. And like I said, I'm just going to use the bottom of this 20-ounce pop bottle. And so I'm going to want to take another one of my foam brushes, and I'm gonna dip into the paint, and then I'm just going to kind of put my paint here on the bottom of my pop bottle. I want to make sure and kind of cover just the raised portions, okay? So just the raised portions, and then I'm going to just come over here and I'm going to press that down. And then I'm going to take my paintbrush and kind of make some little lines here, so it looks like a little cherry blossom. I'm going to add however many I think I need or would like on this. You don't have to make all of them, all of the branches don't have to have one, but it's nice to have all of them have one. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to kind of just rotate this a little bit, make my dots first, and then I'm going to go on with my foam brush and paint my lines and even things out a little bit. And I could probably get another one on here. And you guys can play around with different pop bottles that you might have to create different designs. It's whatever you have on hand. Of course, I have ginger ale ones on hand because I drink ginger ale, so. Okay, so now I've got all of my dots from the bottom of my pop bottle, okay? And now I'm going to want to go and I'm going to kind of fill in a little bit. So if things were a little bit lighter, I'm going to fill in just a little bit. And what I can kind of do is I can just, I want to kind of preserve the dots, okay, that I got off of my my pop bottle. So I might just go ahead and I might just make kind of a little circle, just paint a little circle, or I can paint little lines. You can do whatever you like. But I'll just give you guys kind of an idea of what you can do to finish this out and to make it appear as if these are little cherry blossoms. And I actually just noticed there's a beautiful, beautiful cherry tree and stuff that I passed by this morning, and the blossoms are starting on that, and oh my goodness, it just is beautiful. So somebody asked me the other day a question about my dog, Daisy, and Daisy is doing really well. She is getting a lot bigger and kind of going through a little growth spurt right now, and she is doing fantastic. So I love all of the questions and stuff from you guys, even you know, about Daisy. I have mentioned her several different times on different videos, and yes, Miss Daisy is doing very, very well. She is she is a very good girly, and she's having a lot of fun. So she got into the water the other day though, again. So we were going for a walk, and there was kind of a slough area and stuff, and she went out, and I had a lot of problems getting her out of that because she really likes water. So she is a yellow lab, and yellow labs typically really like water and stuff, and that is very true about her because she really likes water. And she's almost over her ear infection. She was battling a little ear infection from, I think, going swimming in the slough, and so she is almost over that and stuff. She just has one more day of medication, so she's doing really well. So, okay, so this is how we finish this out, and this is our finished cherry blossom painting with our cherry tree blossom painting. And like I said, everyone's is going to look a little bit different. The details that you add in here and stuff are going to be a little bit different, but be sure and sign your painting. Like I said, all artists sign their paintings on the bottom left-hand corner, and you can sign that with the date. But I would encourage you guys to do a painting like this. It's very easy. And like I said, it's a very good first time painting project. So if you're not that experienced with acrylic painting, this is a very quick and easy painting that comes together very easily and stuff. So I would encourage you guys all to try that out. And hopefully you enjoyed that project today. Please join me tomorrow on Thursday, where we're going to have our teen and adult day, and we are going to make bath bombs on Thursday, and just using empty Easter eggs. You know, the empty plastic Easter eggs that everyone has probably left over from Easter time. If you have the large ones, you can use those, or you can even use the small ones. We're just going to end up with a lot of really small bath bombs then, but that's okay. The more the merrier, right? And for that project, you're going to need baking soda, cornstarch, Epsom salt, cream of tartar, and I don't think I'm forgetting anything, but if I am, please go back and review the supply list for this last week, and make sure that you have all of your supplies ready for tomorrow to go. And I will join you tomorrow at noontime at 12 o'clock Central Time for that next episode of Art with Miss Myra. And like I said, we're going to be making bath bombs, guys. It's going to be a lot of fun and very quick and very easy, and I hope you guys all join me back for that. If you're joining me on Facebook, as always, my videos typically start at noontime Central Time on Facebook Live. That's a public platform that anyone can come and join me and watch my videos. My videos are geared primarily towards elementary school students, but I do every Thursday have a project that is geared towards teens and adults. And Friday is always Fun with Fiber Friday. And if you're joining me on YouTube, please be so kind as to hit the subscribe button down below, and then hit the bell notification so you can be notified of new video uploads as they become available. And I hope that you guys are enjoying this series. On Saturday, I'm going to mention one additional thing, and then I'm going to get going. On Saturday, when I do the supply list, I'm also going to be announcing a really fun giveaway that I will be running the last 3 weeks, that I will be doing the last 3 weeks of this school year, that I'm going to be doing the Art with Miss Myra programs, okay? So tune in on Saturday at 3 o'clock Central Time so you can listen to the upcoming list of projects and supplies that you will be needing for next week, and then catch that announcement about the big giveaway. And as always, guys, keep those pictures coming in and stuff of your completed projects. I'm compiling things already and stuff for the virtual art show, which is going to be May 29th, and I hope that you guys all join me for that, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.